So, our lives should be lived in such a way, as I just said, that people are drawn to Jesus in us. And so that's why I have this up here. Because I am fascinated, and I've shared a similar example, or told it, but I never really shared it. So I love these fans. When I was a little boy, we had one fan that had one speed that was in a window. You've seen them little square things. Many of us probably have seen them. And, you know, so if it was hot, as it often was, we had an air conditioner, but the air conditioner was just for the living room. So we weren't burning no electricity for our room. So we had a one-speed fan. And oftentimes, if that fan wasn't going fast enough, you had to get closer to that fan. So when I was old enough, I bought me an oscillating fan. I bought me a fan that has different speeds, that I can sit there and I can go, I got 1, 2, 3. No, so, and God showed me one day this, and I just fascinated because I am very easily by God. And God said, Aaron, turn your fan on. I said, okay. So, turned it on. He said, you see that? He said, the evidence of your fan being on is something is happening. So I said, that's pretty neat. Is that all you were saying? He said, nope. Because we know this fan is activated because we see these tassels moving, right? See these little strings. So we know that the evidence of that, we know the evidence of this fan being connected to this outlet. It's drawing power from this. But it's at its lowest speed, but something is happening, right? So let's call that bearing some fruit. So see that? It's still putting out air. It's doing a little something. But it's connected to the vine, or it's connected to this outlet here. So it can do more. So God said, turn it up one more speed. By this time, I'm happy because it reminds me. I was like, man, I like this. Lord, you know what this reminds me of? And I have these conversations with God, so excuse me. I'd be like, yeah. Anybody else do that? So I'm not the only one. So I'm easily amused. So God was like, okay, all right, I want you to pay attention now. I know you finished playing the fans. So I'm like, I'm listening, Jesus. So these things are going out like this. And God said, now what's going on with the tassels? I said, well, Lord, they're blowing out a little bit more. He said, why? He said, because I turned it up a speed. And he said, not only did you turn it up a speed, but in essence, what you did is it had a different setting that allowed more of me to go into the same vessel to produce even more. I said, Lord, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. He said, well, turn it up one more. I said, one more? He said, one more. So, okay. This was my favorite setting. Because this one you really get close. You be like, I used to love doing that. I just did. And God said, okay, Aaron, focus. I focused. He really does talk to me like that. He said, now what's happening? I said, Lord, look at them. They're really going out there. He said, that's my point, son. He said, the only thing restricting those things from going out and being even more excitable and anything else, even though it's the same vessel, is your willingness to turn it up more. So what's stopping you? What's stopping you? I don't even know why these fans have the setting of 1. Who is the person that's hot that puts the fan on 1? I mean, it's good if you this close. If you this close. You ever met the guy at school or whatever in class that will put his armpits like right under the thing because he had to get so close? I'm like, man, come on, man. He had to get so close. So to me, the only real setting of value, if you hot, is the highest one. Now, it's not that the others won't work, but you want it all. Don't you want it all? When you're hot, you want it all. How many want, if you could have a cold soda or a lukewarm soda, which one do you want? Yeah. Who goes to the store and be like, man, ooh, this soda too cold, Mr. Cash Register. You got to need this hot. Who does that? What would the man look at you like? Like you lost your mind. The whole point is to be refreshed. The whole point is for it to cool your body and give you a sensation that's different from what you've had. Saints, why wouldn't you want much, in this example, much fruit. Why wouldn't you want the very best? If God is everything to you, and we say he is, if he's the King of kings and Lord of lords, if he's worthy of our praise because of the sacrifice he gave us, why wouldn't I turn my life up all the way to do the most that I absolutely positively can for him? And the sobering reality of it is I don't want to. The sobering reality is, it might cost me some time.